Yeah, so I'm just taking this one out to do a quick scrape on her. This is my Okawa Asagi. She's very clean, as you can see.
Pretty.
Clean face. So just gonna do a quick check, put her back. So when I'm scraping a koi, I tend to take 3 scrapes from her, 3 different slides, so and different points, and you can see the slides are on there already. So yeah, this fish is looking a Kraken Koi, really good. This is a Matsue Koi, probably around 6-7 years old, and doing very well. Gets better every year. So I'm just going to measure her in a moment. So she's around 82-83 centimeters now. I've had this fish for some while from Mike, Unicoi fish. Yeah, and these bowls are brilliant. These measure, I should call it, sorry, that you could just slip into a 1 meter bowl. You get them in different sizes, and so the Koi collection has donated one for you. If you want to win a prize of a 60 centimeter one, keep watching this video and we'll post one out to you. But yeah, Koi collection, this is the 1 meter one that fits into this bowl itself. So it's a very good tool to have. Saves me having to bring 2 bowls out to do a measure and a check. So that just slips in there and it comes out easily enough. So these measure Koi collection. Excellent. You just pop them in here like this, fit into a 1 meter bowl, and then you could measure the koi like I've been doing today. And yeah, so if you want to order one, check out Koi collection in Coventry. Mine is 1 meter, and but you can get them smaller, and we're actually giving away one today, a 60 centimeter one. So keep watching. All right. On my right side. So this is Mike Snaden's Unicoi fish. Obviously he lives in Japan now, and so I've kept a few of his fish for him to look after them while he's in Japan. So I've told him I'll take these out and do a quick measure up for him. So these are actually available. These are available to purchase from Mike. This is available to purchase from Mike Unicoi. So if you send him a message, he will let you know. These are not 100-pound fish. These are quite expensive fish. So if you're watching, don't ask me unless these are price and application fish. So that's what I'm trying to say. So have a look at the fish. You can see it's a, I think it's a Matsue fish, Maratan Kahaku. Very nice fish itself. Hopefully Dylan could get it where the sun is film it properly so you can see what's going on. So I'll do a quick measure up of her for you. Here we go. I'm going to be able to get the size of the fish for you now. It is female and Matsue, so I could tell you the size roughly in a minute. I'll just start wiggling a bit. So 73, 74 centimeters, and like I said, it's available. So if you show the fish, people don't want to see me, they want to see a fish. So this is available from Mike at Unicoi. You can contact him Facebook Messenger, and he will let you know how you could pay. But it's very, very nice fish, as you can see. So that's a Unicoi available for sale. So this one is the cheaper of the 3. It's a Matsue Kahaku, and in my estimation, Dylan films the fish. In my estimation, it probably has one of the best features of the koi, and actually it's not as expensive as the other 2. They're all Unicoi level fish, and they all have a certain price tag, but this is the cheaper of all three. And I think for koi shows and the like, this is a really good one. So, like again, it's for sale. If you want to have a price, email or Unicoi or Mike. He could let you know a little bit more about it. So, try to go in front of the fish. There you go. Dylan is filming because I can't have it soaking hands. So we try to show you as best as he can. Don't careful, the microphone gets wet. There you go. So we'll do a quick measure again on here. I would reckon it's around 64, 65 centimeter koi. So, oh, actually it's more. It's
66.
yeah. What is that? 66 centimeters? Yeah, 66 centimeters. So it's grown since I've had it. I think I got it at 63 from Mike, or 62. So Mike should be happy at that. So there you go. If you try to get over the fish from that side, go behind it so you're not casting a shadow. That's it. There you go. So 66, did we say, Dylan?
Yep.
66 centimeter mats away. Very, very nice fish in my estimation. It's the cheaper of the three, but I think it's probably has one with a great future. The body's superb, the skin's superb, and the pattern is a little bit quirky but well balanced in every way. I think this one, you'll have to email Mike if you want to know the price, but it is the cheaper of the three of his koi. Okay. So this is also a Unicoi fish for sale and available from Mike at Unicoi. So if you like this fish, let Mike know. Go, Dylan will get a video of it. I'll try for you. What do you think of that, Dylan?
Pretty big. Looks really good as well.
Yeah. This is a stunning fish, good. Remember Mike saying that this is a potential GC fish. And it's absolutely clean, Dylan, isn't it? Spotless.
So what's the GC?
Fantastic, grand champion.
Okay.
Fantastic. It's got a little bit of mucus on it, but that's expected this time of the year. So I'll do a quick measure up, okay? Doing a quick measure up on her for you. 74,
yeah.
75, just around 74, 75. A little bit of mucus on it, but they've been scraped and checked and they're all clean. So have a good film. People can see it and roll over it. So this is for sale, not cheap. So you'll need to email Mike Unicoi or check him out on Facebook. But a fantastic fish, quite big. And if you look on the Kiwa, very good Kiwa, and on this very good color type as well, nice and soft. And the body is superb. There you go, to show the Benny type. The orange on it is nice. So, there you go. A couple of more pictures of it. Yeah. Okay. This is a Momentaro Oregon that everybody likes and talks about. Need to put a little bit more water in there, Dylan. So she can swim. So I've had this fish from Nisai, now it's Sansai going to Yonsai, end of this year it'll be Yonsai. So for those who know, Sansai is 3 years, Yonsai is 4 years. So there you go, show them the fish, do you? What do you think?
Pretty cool. This is my favourite one.
Is it your favourite one?
Yeah.
Why?
The colour and the patterns on it.
Goldie, as your sister calls her. Quite a creative name. Right, let's give her a quick measure, Dylan.
Alright.
So let's see how big Goldie is. I've been measured in forever, so I think last
Remember
time,
last time we measured it?
yeah, I think it was 74, 75.
Alright. So Goldie is now just under 76.
76. I measured her in November and she was 74, 75. So she's 76 now, which means by the end of the year she'll probably be 80, 81 centimeters. So show people the koi, not me. I know I'm better looking, but she's a little bit chunky like the cameraman.
Wait,
As you can see. What do you think of the color?
amazing.
It's bred by Momentaro Koi Farm. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, for those who are asking about my Klecos, you film man?
Yeah.
So, those who ask about the Klecos, there's what they look like. Look like predator, right? Or frogs. This thing was tiny in the fish tank. Now it's massive. It's like armored catfish. They eat them in Trinidad. There you go. Bye. That one looks like Dylan. Same body shape as Dylan. So this is Takigawa Sanki. Bought in November this year at Takigawa Koi Farm. My favorite is place on here. So I saw this little male fish swimming in a pond, and I was able to get it. But the body looks stunning for a male, so I just wanted to take it out and check it out. Take it out and check it. So Dylan, try to go where there's no shadow, so people can see the fish not too shadow.
Down here.
Yes. Should he stay this side?
So,
There you go. So that's a Takigawa Sanki. Right, so
Does she feel like
I'm gonna
Goldie?
measure.
Does she feel
This
like...
is a boy.
Oh, can I just feel her? I'll wash my hands again.
Oh.
I'll wash my hands. I'm moving a bit.
Have you stopped filming though?
oh, do you want-
So a lot of you have been asking about my up pipes. I would drop a video in, but this is what they are. And I think that's 32 mil. There, you can get it from any DIY plumber's shop, but it's called Boss. And as you can see, this is 110, so it goes around the pipe. As you drill a little bit of hole, there's a bit of a recess there, which goes within the pipe. You put some sealant around there. I'm trying to film and do this at the same point so you can pick up what I'm saying. So you put a sealant around there, you take the bolt off, you put them in. Sometimes a bolt wouldn't fit round, you could use a cable tie to pull it together and then put the bolt in. And then you have the pipe. Mike's suggestion, I think, which is what I did, is I used, this comes with a little washer thing, but you can use a 32 mil pipe on there to get them on. So if you look here, I'll show you what I used. So you could see, hopefully that there will show you, so you could see the Boss itself is fit on there. And then winter time you could put something to stop any ice forming on the top bit. So that's how the Boss work. I've got 9 in total. I've got to put on some more, but as you can see, they're all dirty, which means they're all removing protein from the pond, or DOC, in there. So that's a good tip to help keep your water clean. At the moment I'm at 20, I think, because it's hot and sunny today, so it's around 21.8, coming up to 22. I'll hold it at that, whatever it lands on tonight, and with the goal of leaving that there, although I've turned the feed right down now. So I was, if you're following these videos, I was feeding up to, I think, 300 grams at some point, which is too much. So I've turned it all the way down, and then with my new come now till May, I would only feed 150 grams a day, but keep the feed in, keep the temperature high. So In that way, it helps encourages them to absorb the eggs. I mainly have females in this pond, so in that way they're not feeding to build eggs. If when I do start feeding them heavy, which is middle of August, it's to build body and length. If you feed too heavy now, especially high protein food or any food, you in my opinion, you put in you could ruin the body shape. Some fish, the body shapes are fine. You could feed them and they'll hold their shapes, no problem. Others, you have to be careful. So you've got to raise them delicately, as we've learned over the years. So hopefully you've enjoyed them few little bits I've put on there. Like I said, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you do that, then we're able to make more videos and share with you. And it's a good time to finish because the feeder is just going off, and you can see that's all that they get in. Some of the food is on the bottom, sinking pellets as well. So the plecos are doing their job really well to take whatever food is off the bottom there. It's the middle of the day. I've just scraped, as you could see from the video. And like I said, don't just start netting your fish because you see one flashed. You might have just seen a fish lazily flash there. It has to do with time of day. There's a lot of sun on this pond, so the osmosis, pH changes and stuff like that. So don't just start netting and scraping your fish unnecessarily. All right? So, peace out. Sun is at, the forecast says high of 20, but I suspect it's been hotter than that today. Pond's gone up another 0.4 of a degree, almost half of a degree, and fish are looking good. So where's that part? So last time I was talking to you about this, which is the boss itself. So if you can order these, I think I got mine from Screwfix Direct or something like that, or one of the DIY places. And Mike recommends 32mm pipe. You need to get the right dimension of pipe so the bubbles can climb as it was up the pipe and produce the desired effect on having the, as you can see there, having the DOC come out the pond. So currently the pond is at now 22 today. Was at 21.6.5, but the warm weather has pushed everything up again. So more, you can see the pleco cleaning the diffuser down there. And again, I don't really run the air, as you can tell. And the bottom of my pond is not dirty. In fact, it's clean, although there's moss on the bottom there. But the plecos do a good job at eating them. They eat in a fashion. They eat around the corners first and then they move in. And they like keeping the air domes clean for some strange reason. But all the koi are doing good. And some of those that I've put on the camera, as I said, are for sale. They're Mike's fish. Don't message me. They're Mike at Unicoi's fish. And of course, once you've paid him and he's confirmed that payment to me, you can arrange, once our pandemic is over or appropriate time, to collect your koi. I would bag it up and oxygenate it, box the bags, everything like that. Not a problem at all. So these are all doing really good. And yeah, the danger is now is that because the sun's out, you start chucking food in. Today was the first time I've filled the feeder up in a while, but the ponds are 22 Celsius, and I tend to only feed 100 odd grams now, 120 grams, 130 grams a day. So I'm not feeding them much, and they're not getting any extras as far as like my hands throwing in. I'm just leaving them. I want them to sort of concentrate on absorbing whatever spring eggs these females carry. And then once I hit July, I'll up the feed slowly to maybe 300 grams by July. By August, I'll begin to climb it up. So by mid to end August, it would be hitting its peak, roughly around 500-700 grams. If all the fish are still here, i.e. Mike's fish, then I suspect I'll be feeding a kilogram of food a day, roughly, in that way. So like I said, I hope you enjoy these videos. It's our only escape. Now I can't do much more because obviously we're in lockdown and I can't visit anybody else, so we're staying at home, keeping the NHS safe. and all that. So whatever I film, whatever I do, I film. And if you can go ahead and share, like, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, that will be great. And also don't be shy in sharing the videos. You don't need to ask me. If I've put them on YouTube, they're for everybody, so you can go ahead and share them, whoever you think would benefit from them. This is a beautiful Shiro, a stunning fish, and somebody's already got their hands on that, so that's gone. But it's absolutely stunning. Last couple of days, it's just come on. Skin's whiten up, sumi's gone jet black. Everything about it looks fantastic. So that fish will be going to its new owner end of May roughly, or June, whenever they can make their way up within safety distance to collect their fish. So yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. If there's anything else you wanted to know, one thing I was going to mention was KH. The KH in this pond, the calcium hardness in this pond is KH is probably on the drips, the API drips. Is last time I checked it was around 4. It's a little bit too high for me. No, sorry, not 4. It was up to 6. I've seen it go drop to 4 naturally, but I'd ideally want it down to 2, even 1, if possible. So KH and your pH is important. I've scraped the fish, as you could tell from the first part of this video, and there's nothing. 1 or 2 of them were showing a little bit of mucus on their head, and I suspect it had to do with the incoming water. But I wanted to scrape and check, because I hadn't had them out for scrape for a long time, and I wanted to make sure coming into the season they're all scraped and checked. And I normally scrape 3 to 4 fish, which I did, and all of the slides were clear, not even one parasite to be found. And I work my way around the parameters of the slide as well to make sure I pick up everything, and there's nothing in there. So hence it's something, sometimes the fish could flash, lazy flash, which I'm sure if you keep koi you know what I mean. It's not an aggressive bounce, it's more of a lazy flash, and that's sometimes just to do with, I don't know, like just something in the water, or just them themselves. You go to a breeder's farm, you'll see fish flashing like that, or even more aggressively, and they're not even bothered. Like maybe you've just seen that one did that, and it's not a problem, especially once they got the hot sun on the pond. pH change, osmosis changes the pH a little bit, makes the water a little bit more acidic, so they will bounce a little bit depending on the time of the day. And that's why it's good to do testing, so you know where you're at on the with your pond, and the parameters shifting every now and then. Okay, so I will probably close this video off now, and hopefully next week you might have some questions. If you've got any questions, post them here, and then I'm be more than happy to, as much as I can, to comment and answer them as much as I can. That Maratan Kahaku is Mike's fish. It looks absolutely amazing. These are all his Unicoi fish, are stunning fish. So they are worth the money. They are expensive fish. When I say expensive, more than a couple £100. You've got to be thinking a couple of grand before you even post a question to ask him what's the price. So just know that in that way. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll leave you with my Spider-Man, Mr. Asagi, Mrs. Asagi I should say, swimming around there. Okay, for the competition to win the measure, you got to find out who's the breeder of the Asagi. So if you could mention it in the comment section below. Don't email or send a message on Facebook, just message it in the comment section below, and whoever answered this, we'll put it in the draw, and then you would win from Koi Collection a 60 centimeter measure, similar to the one that I was using before. Okay.